Why are people not allowed to have preferences anymore for the type of partner that they want in their life? I keep seeing this idea that if you don't want to date someone who's trans, that means you're transphobic. If you don't want to date someone who is overweight, then you're fatphobic. And the list goes on and on from there. But what it really comes down to is a sense of entitlement from those who are claiming these things. Like, just because someone doesn't want to date you doesn't mean that they hate you. And to infer that they do, seems like A, you're super insecure, and B, you think you are entitled to someone else's affection and possibly, their body if you're claiming that they hate you because they don't want to hook up with you. Like, that doesn't mean they hate you. It just means that they're not interested in you or they're not attracted to you. And that doesn't stem from a place of bigotry. That's just their own personal preference. In my eyes, it comes across as extremely manipulative. The exact same way that if a man was trying to shame and guilt a woman into sleeping with him, that would also be extremely manipulative and abusive in a sense. But you're doing the exact same thing when you're making claims like, oh, if you don't want to date someone who's trans, that means you're transphobic. No, that means that they're just looking for a different type of person to be their partner or their hookup, which is very superficial anyway. Hookup culture is just entirely based off of superficial surface level features. Whereas if you're looking for a relationship, if you're looking for someone to build your life with, to potentially get married to and spend the rest of your life with, then you're looking for something much deeper. Also, don't you have a checklist of the type of person you want to be with? That doesn't include any type of physical appearance whatsoever. I find that very hard to believe because everybody has a physicality that they are attracted to, and that varies widely, But honestly, at the end of the day, if someone's not attracted to you, don't shame them or manipulate them into trying to date you. Go find someone else. There's plenty of other people, plenty of fish in the sea, so to speak. And I guarantee you somebody will be attracted to you for whatever reason. And then there's this other weird side of the coin, like, well, you can't be attracted to me too much because I don't want to be fetishized. Like, pick one and stick with it, because you can't have both. You can't shame people for not being attracted to you and then shame people for being really into you. Like, come on. And it seems really egotistical to tell someone that you have to be attracted to me, and I don't care if it's me or if it's a certain aspect of me that you don't like. You're a bad person if you're not into me. Bro, do some self-reflection, some soul searching, because that is not the way to approach anyone, in my opinion. And it's only going to make people dislike you even more for the person that you are, regardless of if you're trans or fat or whatever other thing. Non-binary, I guess, probably fits into this mold also. I just keep seeing it more and more. And, it's been a thought that's been going around for a number of years, but it's getting more like aggressive, much as everything on the left tends to be, because quite honestly, that's how it starts. It starts off as like seemingly innocuous, like, hey, maybe just accept people or give people a chance. And now it's like, date me or else. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? It's a headache. It gives me a headache because it just doesn't make any sense. Like, I've never thought that just because somebody didn't want to date me or wasn't attracted to me, that it means they hate women. That's silly. Like, rejection sucks. Rejection is really, really difficult to deal with, honestly. And we all have to kind of learn how to deal with that in our own time and figure out how to cope with that and how to get over it. And also, if you feel like you can't deal with rejection, then that's something within you, that you need to address. There is a lot of rejection sensitivity, I feel like, in our culture currently, in our society, where people just cannot accept the idea of being rejected or people not liking them. And it's something that I've struggled with for a long time. And I'm getting over it, and it's freeing to just not care. I don't care anymore, like, don't like me, don't like who I am, don't like there's plenty of people who will enjoy me and who will enjoy the person that I am and appreciate that person. If somebody isn't interested in you, it could be for a variety of reasons, but also, I'm sorry, like if somebody is into women and they find out you're trans and then they don't want to date you anymore because you're trans, it doesn't mean they hate all trans people. It just means that that's not what they're looking for. They're looking for a biological woman. You have to acknowledge that and accept that. I just feel like trying to manipulate people in this way is so grimy and gross. Stop it. Don't manipulate people into dating you. Don't shame people into dating you. Don't try to beat them over the head with, accept me or you're a bigot. Like, dude, calm down. Chill out. Go build your circle elsewhere. Find the people that want to be in it and carry on with your life. I mean, that's just how I view it. So let me know your thoughts, your perspectives. I would love to know it down in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.